And that's why the distinction between sanctions and risk classification matters. And it's stark. Sanctions are political tools that can be lifted with political decisions, being done on a whim. But risk classifications persist until conditions functionally change on the ground in a way that satisfies the compliance frameworks. And that removes leverage from diplomatic protest. Israeli officials have complained that China might be acting unfairly and that this might be political. But fairness doesn't come into it. It's not part of the mechanism. This is just purely business. The mechanism asks whether the environment is stable enough to justify investment and exposure. And the answer being given by Beijing is no. And that binds Chinese capital. Full stop. End of story. It's the lawsuit over this at Kibbutz Anita. Sure, it's going to proceed through the courts. But the court cannot compel a foreign government to lift one of its own classifications. It can only decide how losses are distributed between private parties when the money physically cannot move. So that leaves Israel's legal system managing the fallout of a decision that's being made elsewhere, and they can't do jack about it. This is how economic pressure changes the texture of a conflict without announcing itself as a pressure. The war doesn't need to be lost for its cost to escalate. It only needs to last long enough for capital to stop believing it's going to end anytime soon. China has not said how long the classification is going to last. I doubt they actually can, given that we don't know how long the situation in Israel is going to last. Risk categories don't come with countdown clocks, unfortunately, for Israel. They remain until evidence on the ground justifies a change. And that evidence has to be measured in behaviour and duration.